Semifinals action here at the Canada Ball Hockey Nationals here in Mississauga, Ontario. Nice evening here, warm, getting ready for a nice game out here tonight against the West Coast Angels and the Young Stars of Ontario. In net for the Young Stars of Ontario, number 11, Soel Chalawala. Backing him up, Faison Connaught. Faison Connaught, your starting goaltender for the Young Stars. Your starting goaltender for the West Coast Angels, Chris Harris. I'm your play-by-play host, Carson Elcom, alongside my camera guy, Matthew Izakow. Semi-finals action, do or die, for two teams that have had tumultuous ups and downs so far in this tournament. This is sure to be an absolute heated game. If it's anything like the monsters and bullies that we just saw, this is going to get ugly. Squaring off at center ice right now, the captain for the Young Stars, number 91, Hamza Jogiat. And number 19 for the West Coast Angels, Dimitrios Petropoulos. Both teams coming off strong wins in the quarterfinals. Takes the paint, and we got ourselves a game. Young Stars, Angels. Let's drop the ball. Jogiat gets the puck off the face-off. He's going to bring it back to the defensive zone. We'll shoot it up the right side. Into the Angel zone. Jogiat whips it around the boards to the left-hand side, where it's grabbed by Bula. Shot to Bula. Back to the point. Shot deflected on by the Angels. Into the right-hand corner, battling deep. Behind the net goes Anaxopoulos. To Berg in the 88. And they're going to dump it down. That'll be flooring on the Angels. Quiet start so far, both teams easing their way into things. Just trying to get some pressure on each zone. As we're going to have a face-off to the left of Chris Harris. Angels going to take that face-off. One by Max Eisner. They're going to work their way up. Fired right back in by Mohamed Mankrod. Bula fires it in, that goes wide, deflected off of an Angels player wide. And early goal, Bula, a defensive misplay right in front of the Angels. Bula goes in unscathed into the white, and he fires that top left over Harris. And just like that, we got a 1-0 lead for the Young Stars. Talk about setting a precedent. Just a minute into the game, a minute and 1 second to be exact. And that's Usama Bula with his second goal of the tournament, 4th point and his 5th game here now. Getting the energy going for the Young Stars of Ontario. Young Stars win the face-off. Memon brings it into Desai. Desai loses it. Sercombe battling in deep. He's going to lose it as they bounce off the glass. Back out into the defensive zone for the Angels. Running back is Cam Wind. He's going to get the ball around the boards, trying to cut off the Young Stars. And just like that, what a goal from Amir Talati. He rifles that right in the key. And just another 40 seconds later, it's a 2-0 lead for the Young Stars. The Angels need to settle the nerves right now. Talati just walked right into the paint, no man on him, and once again Chris Harris left out to dry for the Angels. Resetting here at the face-off dot. Yusuf Memon is going to take the face-off against Dimitrios Petropoulos, but we have a timeout here by the West Coast Angels, much needed. They got to get their head back in this game. Take a breather, settle the nerves down. About to drop the puck now. Zojot gets that back to his team. The Young Stars starting up. Bakaria, he's going to take it up. Left flank over to Patel. Patel's going to dump that one in for Zojot. Wind, he's going to rip it around the boards. Back to Zojot. Aziz open in the slot. Nice save by Harris. Wind going to take that around the boards. Harris going to cover that up as quickly as possible. Do not need another miscue on the defensive side. He's going to cover that, stop the play. Face off to the right of Harris. Zojot versus Petropoulos. Petropoulos wins it off clean. He's going in. Down in the offensive zone for the Angels. They're going to bury it in deep along the left-hand boards, bring it around. Wind up there to block. Keep that in on the zone entry. Nice save by Connaught. As the Young Stars are going to work it out. Carrying the puck right now, number 2, Azim Bakaria. He's going to dump that in, leave it. James Rayburn loses it in the offensive zone, goes out of play. As we're going to have a face-off to the left of Faison Connaught. Young Stars up 2-0 just 3 minutes into the first period. Eisner taking the face-off for the Angels. Eisner wins it clean for the Angels. He's going to get that back, try to create some space, but it's stripped of the puck. Try to keep it in as Eisner. Nice play by Austin Rayburn, points leader for the team to keep that in. Goes out of play, however, into the netting, but we're going to have another face-off in the offensive end for the Angels. Eisner taking on Memon in the face-off circle. Toss up, and Memon wins the draw. He puts it back to Mankrod. Mankrod going to pass it up to left-hand side, back to Memon. Memon, draw pass to Desai. Desai's going to drop that in. Tell rushing in alongside Alex Dirksen. That's going to be blown dead. Two quick goals, just 40 seconds apart. First goal, minute 1 into the period. Usama Bula followed by a goal just 40 seconds later by Amir Talati. Akib Patel taking on James Rayburn in the face-off circle. Patel wins it. Face-offs have been great for the Young Stars so far as the Angels chasing it back into their zone. Rayburn over to Eisner. Eisner has some room. He's going to fire and score! Two defenders not screening the goalie, and that still finds its way to the back of the net. As Max Eisner rips that one home to make this a 2-1 game. He just walked right in off a pass from Austin Rayburn. He was able to fire that right into the back of the net, no questions asked, right by Connaught. Angels right back in this thing. They're going to win the face-off. Pass it up through the center into the offensive zone. Surcombe, he's going to work it around the left side boards. Along the half boards. He's going to try to get some space. And Connaught freezes that puck before any more damage can be done in the offensive zone. Thomas Surcombe, number 52, has a great tournament so far for the Angels. Really strong on the puck, great defensive ability, big body. He knows how to muscle along the half boards and work his way and create space in the center for his teammates. Young Stars win it off face-off, but some room just bounces over the pad of the goaltender, Connaught, as the Young Stars are going to work their way out along the right side. The Angels strip though the puck. Desai working it up hard for the Young Stars on the right boards. He's going to create some space. Talati just out of reach. Desai fighting hard on the boards. Keep that in. Fired right back in by Patel, keeping the offensive rush going for the Young Stars. Coleman, hard on the boards along with Talati. Wind, he fires that back. They're going to get some offensive pressure from Surcombe. He's going to rush into the zone. Works his way right around Azim Bakari. Surcombe rocked, no call on the play. That's Bakari. Still holding. Angels not too happy with the lack of calls right now. Eric Phillips is working hard on the boards. Now back to Surcombe in the bottom. Surcombe working his way up the right side. Bakari bustling him. And that's going to be a penalty for a hold right there. Bakari got away with a few. The refs let it go. Angels weren't happy, and just like that, the Angels head to their first power play. A 2-minute minor for holding on number 2, Aziz Bakari. Looks like this is going to be on Thomas Surcombe, not Aziz Bakaria. Called for a hold. I totally thought it was going to the Young Stars, but Surcombe finds himself in the box, and the Young Stars got themselves a 2-minute minor, or a 2-minute power play, excuse me. Angels, important face-off to win. They're going to win it. They're going to fire that right down the floor, all the way to the end. Connaught going to have to come out to play that. And Axtopoulos chasing for the Angels, the captain. As Aiden Adil Patel brings that up to the Young Stars. He's going to fire that in right off the post from the red line. Chris Harris did not expect that. Lucky. You better kiss that post after. As the Young Stars start setting up on the power play. Patel. Back to Aziz. Aziz on the right side. He's going to wind up. Doesn't like it. Pass. Patel fires. Deflected in front. Aziz fires. Just wide of Harris on the right side. Bula to Patel. Patel thinks differently. Aziz fires off the outside of the net. As they set things back up again. Bula. He's going to throw it up to Patel. Back to Bula. Making their presence known in the offensive end. He loses the puck to Wind, and they're going to chuck that down, but hustling is Mark Wilson trying to catch up to that puck. But Patel's able to strip and get it back to Aziz to get the rush going again. Desai holding up the left side wing. He passes it up. Fires. Just off the outside and through the crease. Harris. Thank goodness he was able to catch that, just a piece of his glove. Beccaria fires. That is a goal. Off both posts and in. Defensive collapse. All you can say right now for the West Coast Angels. Chris Harris is getting peppered in net. Post, bar down, and in. There's going to be a timeout for the visiting side. That is Aziz Barkaria's second goal, 5th point in 4 games. We're 7 minutes in, 4 goals already scored, 3-1 for the Young Stars. Yusuf Memon taking the face-off for the Young Stars. Matt Moore loses that, but Shercombe comes and fires just wide. On the rebound, misses that too, bounces off the glass. Fighting into that corner. Shercombe. And they're going to strip the puck. Memon coming up. He's going to outlet pass. Over to Patel. Patel rushing in. Hard hit. Bit of head contact, but we play on. Young Stars setting up again. Patel. He's going to fire. That's deflected. Alex Dirksen didn't like that hit, and he goes back. This is getting nasty. The Young Stars making their way into the offensive zone, trying to establish his entry. Max. Over to Koala. Dirksen. Battle along the half boards low. Patel. He trips. He's getting pounded. And that's going to be a penalty on the Angels. Net empty for the Young Stars. Extra man out there on the delayed penalty. Beccaria. He's going to fire that down to Jogiat. Beccaria doesn't like it. He's going to pass it off. Patel. To Beccaria. Patel. Setting up a play, giving the team a wave. Getting a rotation. He's going for a line change. He's going to fire down to Beccaria. Beccaria back out. Jogiat. Patel. Full line change made for the Young Stars. Angels are gassed, but they mess it up. And they send that right onto the tape of Chris McDonald. Angels back on the penalty kill. Angels were scored on just 30 seconds into their first power play. Now in net for the Angels. Number 41, Ryan Bouet. Bouet in net in exchange for Chris Harris. Anagnostopoulos and Aziz having a little conversation down below. Ref having a conversation with the Angels bench. 2 players right now in the Angels bench. Looks to be Alex Dirksen, 93. And Landon Berkeley, number 63. So a minor penalty and a double minor. 6 minutes of penalty time right now for a 5-on-3. 2 minutes, 5-on-3. 2 minutes of a 5-on-4. So the last 6 minutes here, 2/3 of that going to be spent on the power play for the Young Stars. That power play has been deadly so far. So now we're seeing 3 guys in the Angels box. Amir Talati. He's going to win the face-off. Back to Aziz. Lots of room on the floor right now for both teams. The Young Stars can start collapsing inward. Fired! Bouet makes the save. Aziz to Patel. Patel. Faking out. He fires. Just wide of Bouet's net. That was close. It went through the legs of Bouet, but was just pulled out by Cam Wend. That was awfully close, but looks like that's going to be a no-goal call as Cam Wynn just saved a 4th goal from going on the board for the Young Stars. As Ryan Bouet has had quite the start here. He's getting just absolutely fired on. 3 minutes into him being switched out, he's already on a 5-on-3 to defend. Aziz lets that one go back, but he's getting chased down by an Agnostopoulos. Patel, he's going to pick that up by himself. Take a nice little jog up the court. Almost bobbles it, but he's going to get that in deep. 5-on-3, he just needs a bit of room. Shojat. Going to set things up on the half boards. To Aziz, to Patel. To Aziz, back to Patel. Trying to get some room, get Bouet to move. Patel, back to Aziz. Aziz has some room. He's going to go low. No move to be made. Shojat behind the net. He's playing catch and go with Bula. Patel to Aziz. He's got some room. Agnostopoulos blocking. He's going to send it back to Patel. Aziz almost bobbles if we get it safe. Bula down below. And Bouet just barely gets a piece of that with the left toe, and that's out of play. So there's the penalties. 2 minutes for tripping. And Aiden Koulis for a 10-minute misconduct. And then Alex Dirksen, 4-minute minor for head contact. So 2 lofty penalties and a minor for tripping. The Angels need to reel it in, get back to the game they can play, which we saw earlier in the quarterfinals. Aziz wins that face-off. Aziz. Bakari fires just wide on the left-hand side of Bula. Bula to Aziz, to Bula. Back and forth passing play. Aziz to Bula, just trying to get some opening. They need to start collapsing. And Bouet makes a nice save, bounces over the net. Shojat, blocked by Wind. Wind is going to fire that out down the floor. Nice move for the Angels as they regain a man. 5-on-4. Bouet was able to survive the 5-on-3. As Patel is going to work his way up. He's going to pass it off to Akib Patel. Bakaria. He's going to take center. Cross over the blue line. Find some room. Akib Patel To Baccaria, to Aziz. Aziz fires just wide on the right-hand side. Another wide shot by Baccaria. He's got it again. He's going back to Bula. Memon to Baccaria. Baccaria's got room. He fires. Blocked by Cam Wynn. Patel. He's going to rifle that over to Memon. Fire just wide high by Jogiat. Nice save by Bouya. He's going to cover that up, make sure nothing more comes of that nonsense. Get a stoppage in play. Ryan Bouye had quite the tall task coming in net here in the first period, but he's so far survived everything that the Young Stars have thrown at him. As we got the face-off, Memon taking on Agnostopoulos. That's Cam Wynn, fans on it, can't get it out. Baccaria resetting up on the power play. Over to Jogiat. To Baccaria. They like playing the diamond on the outside and making space. Patel fires! And that's blocked by Cam Wynn as he rifles it down the ice. .222 left in the first period. 3-1 for the Young Stars in the semifinals here at the Canadian Ball Hockey Nationals in Mississauga. Mark Wilson. Memon. Wilson wins it. He's going to fire that down. All the way down the floor. Cannot. He's going to leave it for Jogiat. Jogiat back up the ice. Angels taking over the offensive zone. Full man strength back. Bangi doing some work behind the net. As Patel loses it to Agnostopoulos. Dirksen sending it down into the right-hand side. Picked up by Petropoulos. He's going to rifle it to the other side. We're going to get a stoppage in play. We're going to have a face-off to the left of Cannot. Well, we got to stop because someone needs a shoe tied. Timeout given to the home side for the Young Stars as they regroup here. Ryan Bouye needs a pat after what he did coming in during that 5-on-3. Some great defensive work by the Angels after an absolute collapse early on. The Angels seem a little more energized now and ready to go. It's only a 2-goal game. Minute 25 left in the first period. Leading point scorer for the Angels, Austin Rayburn out there. Taking the draw, James Rayburn, his brother. And he'll take that against Jogiat. Rayburn wins that. Angels blocked by Aziz. Aziz gonna set it up on the right side. He's got some wheels. He's making some space. A nice play to sweep it right down by Zach Urban. Bouye making a nice save. And just wide, Aziz had a wide open net. Angels trying to get it out of the defensive zone. They got a little bit of room. Minute left. Rayburn, he spins. He's gonna fire it down to his brother James. James takes a Crisp flapper, stopped by Kanan on the right shoulder. Aziz back on the right-hand side, making his way into the offensive zone. Zach Urban's going to get that out as Austin Rayburn fires it in. James Rayburn takes a little bit of a slide, trying to block that. Bakaria sends it over to Jojad. He deflects it in. As Urban goes around, picks that up over to Cam Wind. Wind making his way up. 20 seconds left in the period. He takes a look. He's going to dump that in and chase. Austin Rayburn in on the forecheck. Jojad with a little deke pump fake. He's going to take that up and around. He's being shadowed hard there by Max Eisner as this period comes to an end. 3-1 lead for the Young Stars of Ontario. Goals so far, Bula 1-0, Talati 2-0. Max Eisner for the Angels making it 2-1. And then Bakaria 3-1 on the power play. We'll be right back at the Canada Nationals Ball Hockey Tournament in Mississauga, Ontario. Well, back for period 2. T-shirts were thrown, water bottles were thrown. The fans are buzzing here. And we're back, period 2. The semifinals between the West Coast Angels and the Young Stars of Ontario and the Canadian Ball Hockey Nationals in Mississauga, Ontario. I'm your play-by-play host, Carson Elcom, alongside my cameraman, Matt Izakao. Getting underway here. Face-off between Patel and Urban. Angels win that draw. Cam Wind on the forecheck with Bakari in the defensive zone. Bakaria, he's got to pick that up behind the net. Takes a quick look. He's going to fire that to the outlet on the right-hand side, but they're going to feed it back to Bakaria. He's going to keep it behind the net. Back up the right outlet. Right around Kobalaya. He's got some room. He's got some space and just bobbles it. Nice defensive play from Cam Wind. He's going to fire it to the right-hand side. McDonald. Bakaria makes a nice move to step around McDonald as he's got some space. He's going to fire, and that's blocked by his own teammate. Patel fires it right back in past the blue line. Wind on the defensive end hard. He is stepped on. Shadab Patel makes a bit of an extra step on Cam Wind there in the right corner of the offensive zone for the Angels. That's going to be a penalty. 2-minute minor for Shadab Patel. And the Angels have their first power play opportunity of this game. It's going to be a 4-minute infraction. It wasn't stick related. We thought it was going to be a minor, but obviously bad enough to be 4 minutes. All right, Shadab on the face-off alongside Moore. Moore's going to win it as the Angels get loaded and ready to go. Jojan Moore. Moore wins it. They're going to get it back. So it's going to be rifled down the floor. Bouet out to play it. He's going to fire it around. Leave it for Dirksen. Dirksen going to walk it up. Take a quick look over the blue line. Entering the neutral zone. And he coughs it right up to Jojan on the breakaway. Aziz in on his own. And Bouet with an excellent stop on the breakaway, getting the left pad out. And he grabs that with his glove. Aziz shocked. He had the time in the room and just bobbled it. Excellent save by Ryan Bouet. James Rayburn taking the draw. Jojan wins it. Fired. Blocked by Max Eisner. McKees fires it on the left-hand side. Aziz behind the net. Angels are going to get it out. Surcombe over to Eisner. Eisner carrying it out a little 2-on-2 over the blue line. Rayburn fired back to Eisner. Surcombe coming in on the right-hand side. That's fired out by the Young Stars. 3 minutes remaining in the power play for the Angels. Bouet giving that a little toss up to Urban. Urban, he's going to send it to Rayburn. Rayburn's going to fire that in for Surcombe. Surcombe chasing along with Talati. Surcombe in on the forecheck. He's got it on the half boards. He's going to fire it back around for Cam Wind. Wind. Urban. Eisner. They're setting up the diamond shape. Rayburn. And that's cut off by Aziz. Fired right down the ice. Bouet sending it back up to Urban. Urban taking a quick scan of the floor. He's going to fire that one in, just get it in. Wind down on the forecheck. Jojan hits him hard. Eisner behind the net, back to Wind. Wind scanning, seeing what's open. He's going to see a lane to Surcombe. Surcombe's going to grab that. He's going to fire it in, but that's an amazing block by Talati. Just slides into it. Eisner. Fired in just wide by Urban. Urban back to it again. He's going to fire. Up and into the netting. Deflected by number 71, Adil Patel. Well, minute 40 remaining in the Angels' power play, but not generating a whole lot of chances. The defensive game of the Young Stars has been exceptional at this point in time. Connaught also dialed in at net. Talati taking on Moore in this face-off. Moore is going to win that for the Angels, but loses it. Aziz, he's going to fire that around the boards. And the captain will go down chasing, Aris Angastopoulos. Bouet leaves it. Dirksen going to carry it up. Dirksen over to Urban. There's Rayburn. He's got fire, but he just doesn't get enough of it. Waves on it. As the Young Stars fire right back down with just a minute 10 left in the power play. Bouet give the pass back up for Dirksen. Dirksen. He finds more. Back out. Dirksen's going to have to recoil it and start this entry again. And Angastopoulos on the right-hand side. He's waiting for people to get situated. That's over to Urban. Urban. Down to McDonald. McDonald fires, stopped by Connaught. Dirksen to Angastopoulos. Angels getting situated. Great defensive play from the Young Stars. They find it. Cam Wine fires it in, just not enough room. that is back to even strength for the Young Stars. We got an interference call, as it seems like Adil Patel is down in the corner. He's grabbing his face, might have a cut. Angels back in the box right after an unsuccessful power play. With a great penalty kill by the Young Stars, they're going to have some momentum. Team huddled around. Patel in the corner seems to be okay, but definitely a little shaken up. Patel put his helmet back on. Good sight to see. As he stands up, he's going to head back to the Young Stars bench. Slow walk back, kill some time. Get the penalty killer some legs back after a lengthy and hard penalty kill. James Rayburn in the face-off dot. Taking on Jojot. Rayburn wins that draw. Sercombe gets it over to Urban. Urban down to Eisner. Eisner going to walk it back up to the top of the circles. Eisner, drop pass. Fired. Nice save by Kanaan. That's into the deflection, into the netting. That was Rayburn firing that one just off the shoulder of Kanaan into the netting. Just under 10 minutes left here in the second period. 3-1 for the Young Stars still. And in the face-off dot, number 98, Eric Phillips. Phillips wins the face-off over to Urban. He's going to get it at the blue line. Take his time to get things set up. He passes over to Eisner. Or that's Rayburn. Rayburn. He's going to get it down to Eisner. Eisner to Rayburn. Just barely catches that before it goes down the floor. Eisner trying to make some space. Wind and Sercombe open in the bottom. Eisner to Rayburn. Rayburn's got some room. Back to Sercombe. Back to Rayburn to Sercombe. That's going to bounce off back to the net. Flurry in front. Back to Rayburn. He's going to fire it back to the point for Eisner. Eisner contemplates firing, but he's going to go to Urban. Urban over to Rayburn. Rayburn fires, and that's a nice save by Kanata. Sercombe and Aziz battle on the boards. Jojot, nice room, and he's just going to fire that off the glass and down the floor. Eisner going to regroup. 44 seconds left on the power play. A breakaway for Aziz, second one of the period. He's got some room. He fires. Nice save by Bouet. Ryan Bouet just grabbing the glove. Still seems a little frustrated. Not sure what about, but seeming like Angels are giving up too many chances, and Rayburn over there talking to his netminder, but Bouet seems to be a little frustrated with the play of his team so far. Banks fires that into the right-hand side. Chased down by Urban. Over to Angustopoulos. Eisner bringing it up the left-hand side. He's leaving it for Austin Rayburn. Gets caught up, though. Aiden Koulis. Back to Koulis. Koulis going in. That's blocked it away. Alex Dirksen back chasing. Dirksen trying to get it up to Austin Rayburn. Now Angustopoulos is going to take it through center. He's got some room. He's going to get it back. He's going to toss it back over to Matt Moore. Moore over to Rayburn. Rayburn trying to handle it. Rayburn gets it in as the Young Stars take over again. Beccaria tries to reach and get it. It pops out. Matt Moore. And on the ice hard, rolling in pain. And he's trying to make his way back, hobbling on one foot. That's Shadab Patel. Penalty called at empty for the Young Stars. They have the extra man out on the delayed penalty. Aziz. He's got to bring it back into his own end to try to set something up here. Well, they got 6:50 left on the clock. Plenty of time to take some of their time and have patience. Patel holding it in the lower half of their zone. He's going to move it over to Jojot. Jojot fires it up. Patel with the deflection in. Aziz goes in. He's got some wheels. He's going to take it into the half-board corners. It's going to bounce right back up. Still in the possession of the Young Stars as they just are draining the clock. Jojot passes it over. Aziz trying to go get it. And finally, the Angels touch up. And they're getting a tripping call. 4-minute power play coming up for the Young Stars. As Shadab Patel took a tumble. Definitely some pain in that right side knee. But definitely some frustrations by the Angels. And this game's going to be ugly. It's got that energy. It's got that vibe. And it's starting to pick up. Young Stars trying to make a game plan. Talati, Jojot, Bula, Patel, and Aziz on the power play. Patel will take it slow as he gets it in across the blue line. Bula down to Jojot. Jojot to Bula. Bula trying to make some room. Being hounded on. Patel. Nice save by Bouet. Deflected over by Tatalia. Or Talati, excuse me. And Bouet able to make the save with the pads. As they reset up. Talati trying to win the face-off for the Young Stars. That's one. The Young Stars taking possession. Patel to Aziz. Aziz back to Patel. Bobbles it a little bit, still gets it. Patel fires, nice save by Bouet. Dumped in by McDonald. Wilson on the puck. On the ball, excuse me. Sercombe on Aziz. Bula. He looks, gets it into Jojot, back to Bula. Patel fires in. Bouet doesn't know where it is, and that's batted away. Nice play by Thomas Sercombe. As Kanat is out to play, it almost gives it up. And that's out of play. That'll be a delay of game call on, I believe, the goaltender, Kanat. Looks like the ref is calling it a deflection. So no delay of game, but close. Angels wanted it. 48 seconds left on the power play for the Young Stars. Eisner loses that face-off to Jojot. Bakaria taking his time. Eisner able to strip the puck, bounce out. Could have been a 2-on-1 with Eisner and Anagnostopoulos. Bakaria over to Jojot. Jojot back to Bakaria. Bakaria gets hit by Cam Wind, not letting him in. Nice play by Wind. Bakaria back over to Bula. To Bakaria. Bula fires just wide of Bouet. Desai sends it back in. Jojot fires. That's a nice block by Cam Wine. Or excuse me, that's Chris McDonald. And Anagnostopoulos fighting Bakaria as they're trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Eisner shadowing Jojot. Up to Bula. Bula dangling through. He's got some legs, but he's taken down. No penalty on the play. Oh, delayed penalty. That was a late arm by the referee. Referee didn't raise his arm first. I don't know, 5 seconds later, I guess he made the decision. Let's head into the box. Captain Aris Anagnostopoulos. He's going to sit for 2 minutes as the Young Stars go back on the power play. Aiden Koulis talking to the referees right now. Trying to sort some problems out, I suppose. Not too happy with the delay of the referee getting his hand up. Face off to the right of Bouet. 3:29 left in the second period. Talati taking the face-off, but the Angels win it. Back to Koulis. He's going to fire it off the glass, but not out. Aziz. Patel. Patel fires it in, blocked by Sercombe, and into the netting. Sercombe putting the body on the line. As there's some frustrations that, assuming that Sercombe didn't deflect it. Saying that Aiden Patel fired that out himself, was not deflected by Sercombe, but the Angels will take that. They got a neutral zone draw. Talati taking on Moore. Moore wins that for the Angels, but deep into the defensive zone. Koulis takes it around back to net. He's going to try to fire that out, and that goes all the way down the floor as Aziz is chasing. Not going to go out and pass back to Aziz. Aziz, 3 minutes remaining, 1:30 left on the power play. Aziz over to Patel, being hounded by Sercombe. Aziz to Jojot. To Aziz, setting things up in the diamond. Aziz fires and that's deflected. Sercombe debating on what to do. He's going to bounce it around. Patel. Aziz being hounded by Sercombe now. As Sercombe slips into the boards, head off the boards. Hope he's okay. Aziz to Patel. Patel's trying to backhand that in. He's got some room. Koulis. Shadowing. Young Stars trying to create a presence, but the defensive formation of the Angels has been good. Patel trying to fire it in, but Aziz will. And that's off the post. Off the crossbar and into the netting. That close to being a 4-1 game for the Young Stars. Aziz not happy with that. Off here between Anagnostopoulos and Aziz. Jogiat trying to get it through, but that's not going to work. Back to Jogiat. Beccaria. Beccaria's got one goal already. He's looking for another one. He fires. Bouet with a nice save. Back to Beccaria. He's trying to fire again, and he does off the outside of the net. Jogiat back to Beccaria. Beccaria fires again. That one's deflected off by Cam Wynn. Mark Wilson getting that up along the right side boards. And Anagnostopoulos out of the box. Back to even strength. Just over a minute left in the period. Bula carrying it in. Bouet with a nice save. Didn't know where it was, and then it looked like a slash came to Zach Urban, one unnoticed. Beccaria deking around. He's going to throw it in. That's deflected by Zach Urban. Urban's going to send it out. Mark Wilson hard on the ball. He's got some space. And Anagnostopoulos trailing, but just couldn't get the ball. Bula sending it over to Conquila. Bula getting ready. Patel not firing, but that's over to Rayburn. Beccaria across the blue line. Kiawala shoots. Nice save by Rayburn. Or excuse me, Bouet. Ryan Bouet continues to be a sturdy presence between the pipes, not letting anything in since he came in. 13.9 seconds left on the clock. Period number 2. Face off to the left of Bouet. Memon taking a face off against Eisner. Eisner wins it. Oh, and Ray Eisner putting the body on Memon, throws him to the ground. Play continues. Memon fires that, bounces off of Michael Coleman, and the period comes to an end. Looks like a couple players on the Young Stars being pulled away from the referee. But that'll wrap things up for period number 2 of the semifinals between the Young Stars of Ontario and the West Coast Angels and the Canadian Ball Hockey Nationals here in Mississauga. I'm your play-by-play host, Carson Elcom, and we'll be back with you shortly. At the face-off top for period 3 of the final frame semifinals between the Young Stars of Ontario and the West Coast Angels of British Columbia. Period 3, 3-1 for the Young Stars right now of the Canadian Ball Hockey Nationals here in Mississauga, Ontario. I'm your play-by-play host, Carson Elcom, alongside my cameraman, the legend Matt Izikow. Face-off, won by the Angels. Coleman, he's going to pass that up to Wind. Wind sends that one in deep. Sercombe challenging Jojat. Jojat up to Bakaria. Patel. He gets that over to Lottie. Oh, a little bit of a 2-on-1 here forming. Desai and Bakaria, but that's batted away as they send it back to Patel. Patel fires it in. Bouet with a nice pad stave. Sercombe serving. Assisi's Phillips on his left side. He's going to fire that in, but off the shin of Patel. Desai gets that over to Patel. He tries to get through, but he's not getting through the brick wall of Aiden Koulis. Back on the forecheck. Matt Moore. Hard in on Jogiat. Moore back in the corner, battling with Jogiat. Cannot bats that away. Phillips loses that to Patel. Memon. Oh, nice play by Sercombe to block it up. They got some space, and Bouet makes a nice save on Asim Patel. He's now breaking things up. Phillips, he's got some room. He's tripped. And that'll be a penalty as Kanat holds on to that. Eric Phillips takes a big spill, but draws a penalty out of it. As Mushin Banji heads to the box. And the Angels got 2 minutes to make some magic happen to make this a one-goal game. 13:23 remaining in the final frame. 3-1 for the Young Stars. Angels win it. Urban. Over to Wind. Wind getting it back on the half-board, sending it back in to Angustopoulos. Wind. Urban at the point. He's trying to make a pass. Can't find one. Back to Angustopoulos. Rayburn on the bottom. And that's going to go past Urban all the way down. Bouet. Going to send that up to Urban as he surveys. Up past the neutral zone. He's going to fire it in. Nice glove side by Knop, but he's going to let it out. Aziz right over the head of Urban down the ice for Bouet. Down the floor, excuse me. Eisner takes the pass from Bouet. Urban works it in for Eisner. Sercombe. Eisner. He's going to pass that back to Wind. Winden winding up. He's going to send it to Urban. Urban fires and scores! A two-person screen. Sercombe and Rayburn screening Kanat. And Cam Wind is going to fire that in. And it's a one-goal game with 12:13 left in the third period. Just a 3-2 game now between the Young Stars and the Angels. Dimitrios Petropoulos gets the face-off win. Dumped in by Alex Dirksen. And they're going to send it back out for the Young Stars. Vonda over to Manx. Manx fired in by Jogiat off the back of the net. Bouet, not knowing that was, gets reestablished. Manx, he's got to fire it in, just wide of Bouet. No rebound. Off the corner, back to Manx. Manx go over a third time, glove save by Bouet. Angustopoulos working his way up, the captain. He's trying to get that over to Mark Wilson. Wilson battling along the boards. He's going to make some space for himself. Good work by the Young Stars. Shahid Jojiat making quick work of that. As corralling it is Alex Dirksen. He's going to send it back up to Angustopoulos in the offensive zone as he goes for a change. Young Stars. Bakaria past the red line. He's getting set up. Talati, excuse me. Good save by Boué with the glove. Face off to left of Boué as they get set up. 10:48 left, 3-2 game. 1-goal lead for the Young Stars. Matt Moore takes the face off and wins it. Angels chasing. As Eric Phillips works it in. Bakaria hard on him on the boards on the left side. Deep in the corner. Phillips works it over to Surcombe, but it goes by. Talati. He's got some room and some time. He's going to bring it up past the red line. Trying to get it over. Partial breakaway for Desai. He's got some room. Nice save, Boué with the left pad. Coleman slides in. Little elbow. We have a penalty coming up to the Angels. The Surcombe touches up. And Abrar Desai down in the corner. .06 left in the third period, 3-2. Power play for the Young Stars. Zach Urban taking the face-off. Or excuse me, Matt Moore against Memon. Moore wins it. Fired out by Cam Wind, and that's going to go all the way down the floor to Kanat. Bula going to set things up and get up through center into the neutral zone. He's looking for a lane. He gets it over to Jojiat. Jojiat to Bula. Bula to Aziz. Aziz setting up the diamond. He's got to fire it in just far and wide on Boué. Bula. Over to Patel. Patel. Back to Bula. Aziz on his flank. Bula fires. Excuse me, Patel. And that's wide. Patel. Contemplating. Firing it in on Boué, and he makes the save. Surcombe is going to fire that one out. And that's out. As the youngster is going to have to tag up. Michael Coleman with that 2-minute penalty. That was tripping. Aziz setting things up in the offensive zone. He's going to send it back to Bula. Bula, but Patel. Patel trying to find some space. That's blocked by the captain, Jojiat. Surcombe is going to make some magic happen here on the half boards, kill some time. And the penalty, he's going to hold it. Wind. A little bit of a cross check on one of the players, the Young Stars. Bula, he's got some room. He's going to give it back to Jojiat. Reestablish themselves in the offensive zone, the Young Stars. Jojiat. Boué didn't know where it was, but still makes the save with the right pad. In deep. Back to Patel. Patel fired in just wide. Memon. Back to Bula. Bula to Patel. Patel firing it in just wide of Boué. Zach Urban is going to get that one out all the way down the floor with the power play or penalty kill ended. Cannot wanted the flooring, but no such luck. As Koulis going to do some work. Send it over to Dirksen. Dirksen sending it in for Rayburn. Aziz making his way into the blue line. Back to Aziz. Patel stripped of the puck to Rayburn. Rayburn just didn't know it was in his feet. Eisner working in on the left flank. Trying to work around Patel. He's got some wheels. Fired in on Knapp, but he makes the save. Bula with the wheels. Working his way on Dirksen. Bouet didn't know where that was, but still makes the glove save. Sliding in. 7 minutes left in the third period. 3-2 for the Young Stars. Memon wins the face-off of the Young Stars. That's corralled by Dirksen. Bouet tried to go for the glove, but gets caught outside his crease. Has to scurry back in, and that's in. Sufjan Memon capitalizes on Bouet's mistake. And we got ourselves a 4-2 game for the Young Stars. Bouet not going to be happy with himself on that play as he gets caught out of the crease, stumbles. And Sufjan Memon makes it a 4-2 game. Box opens up for the visiting bench Angels. Zach Urban trying to plead a case, but no such luck. As Coleman heading back to the box for his second stint. He's upset. He slams the penalty door. And the sin bin is full again. Brendan Wesley, number 86, not happy. Alongside Mark Wilson, but penalty nonetheless. Metropolis going to take the face-off here against Memon. Memon wins it for the Angels. But sliding in is Wilson. Wilson to Talati. Talati's going to send that in. No icing, or no flooring, excuse me. Metropolis sliding, trying to block that. But Patel, a little dangle. Bouet having some words with the ref. 4-2 with 6:22 remaining for the Young Stars. 4-2. I tell you, this game, it's getting crazy like Tamlin and Edmonton. As the Angels win that draw, trying to work it in the offensive zone, but they got to regroup. Bakaria working it in over the blue line. Bula fires, save initially, and Bakaria gets his second goal of the game and puts the Young Stars up 5-2 after Bouet just could not regroup, and that makes its way through. 5-2 Young Stars with 6:05 remaining, just 30 seconds between the fourth and fifth goal. And the Young Stars trying to make their way to the gold medal C Division game. Phillips gives it back to Angustopoulos. Works it in. Sercombe on the offense. He's got some room. He's going to get it back up to Wind, but misses it. Patel hit by Wind. Wind keeps it in. Longy sends it in as Angustopoulos has to regroup. Wind. Cut off by Aziz, but corralled by Matt Moore. Young Stars, Joja regrouping, Wind keeping that out, and that's offside for Bula. Musa Bula having himself a good game. 1 goal, 1 assist. That's 5:07 remaining in a 5-2 game for the Young Stars, trying to close out and solidify and clinch a chance at the C Division gold medal game. Face-off, won by the Young Stars. Sercombe in on the forecheck, and that's going to be sent down. Flooring on the Young Stars. There's a face-off. Going to be to the left of Kanat. Cameraman Matt Izakow doing some stretches on the wall. There's that much excitement going on, that much camera movement. As Phillips gets a shot off, and that's blocked by Patel. Patel sending it up, trying to spring Bula. Cam Wind has the wheels, and Bouet coughs it up. Jojot to Bula. Bula around the net. Aziz to Jojot to Bula. To Jojot. Jojot fires just wide of the glove of Bouet. And Patel taken down by Sercombe, but Sercombe on the rush with Moore. Behind the net, Moore. That's going to be frozen. 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes remain. The Young Stars, they can close this one out, have a date with a gold medal game in the C Division. Against the Toronto Monster. Angels take the face off. They're going to have to regroup as Moore sends it in. Koulis. It's Dirksen. Dirksen. Pass up to Eisner. Eisner over the blue line. He's got fired in on Kuwait. Patel as Koulis takes a spill. And we're going to have a face-off just outside the blue line. Eisner against Patel. Keep Patel on the face-off dot. And Bula sprung on the breakaway. He's going on a Bouet. Fires just over the net, wide open. As Bouet went for the Snow Angel, Bakaria fires in wide. Moncrot at the point. He's got passed it off to the left flank. Bula just misses that pass. as Rayburn gives it up to Mankrod, to Patel, and Bouet makes a safe glove save. He's got to hold on to it. Just under 3 minutes. 5-2 Young Stars. 3-goal deficit for the West Coast Angels. Angels get it in the defensive zone. Zach Urban making the pass up to Phillips. Phillips trying to send it in deep. Urban back out at the red line. And that's out of play. As Urban playing a little baton, tossing and catching the stick. Talati arguing where the face-off should be. But it's going to be just outside the blue line in the Angels' offensive zone. Matt Moore in the face-off dot taking on Sufjan Memon. Memon wins that for the Young Stars. Bakaria bobbles it, going to go back behind the net. 2:30 remaining as Bakaria figuring out what he wants to do. He's going to make a rush up. Feeds it off to Desai. Back to Bakaria. Jojot making his way up. Memon alongside. He's got to pass up to Lottie. Moore. Phillips has some room. He's going to try to bounce it off the netminder. And that's just on the line and bounces out. Kanat with a save to keep this a 3-goal game. Urban fires it in off the shin of Anagnostopoulos as Urban resetting. Dirksen, he sends it in. And that's out of play. 1:31 left for the Young Stars to have a date with the gold medal game against the Toronto Monsters in the C Division. Phillips off the side of the net fires it in. Patel over to Aziz. Aziz getting it to Bula. Bula trying to get the wheels to send it in past the blue line. Aziz. Net empty for the Angels. Eric Phillips setting things up. He's going to pass it over to Dirksen. Dirksen to Urban. As Urban sends that into the netting. And we got 57-5 left in the third period. Let's grab a face-off to the left of Kanat, just outside the blue line, the neutral zone. Most important face-off of the game so far, as Eisner has to win this against Hamza Jojot. Refs having a discussion about how that ball went out of play and if face-off should be inside or outside the blue line. Jojot. Eisner wins it. Dirksen chasing. 50 seconds to go. Jojot with a wide open net. He fumbles it. Eisner on him. Rayburn. And Urban is going to handle that puck, corral it. Dirksen sending it in to the offensive end. Cannot, bobbles it. And that's in the net. As the Angels make it 5-3. And Austin Rayburn gets a gimme. 29.7 on the clock. And it's a 5-3 game. Face off. Eisner and Jojot. Jojot with a kick. Urban firing it in. Eisner with some room, but he can't corral it. Bula chasing Dirksen. Urban. Three seconds to go. And a 5-3 win sends the Ontario Young Stars to a date with the C Division gold medal game tomorrow. As the Young Stars celebrate with a great performance from goaltender Faison Kanat. And the Angels give their goalies a hug, Chris Harris and Ryan Bouet, as they made it to the semifinals. And they're going to play in the bronze medal game. Players lining up on the blue line to see who's going to receive player of the game. Few good options, but Beccaria, 2 goals, including the game winner. And just like that, the man with the mic called it, Azim Beccaria. 2 goals on the night, is going to collect player of the game. And the Angels get the chance to play for bronze in the C Division, while the Young Stars are going to have a date with destiny for a gold medal in the C Division tomorrow against the Toronto Monsters. As the 2 teams shake hands, we prepare for the semifinals B Division for the Kamloops Blue Jackets taking on the Port City Pigeons coming up shortly. Thanks from your cameraman Matt Izakow. I'm your play-by-play announcer Carson Elcom. We'll see you shortly for the B Division semifinals and the Canada Ball Hockey Nationals here in Mississauga, Ontario.